All right, here we have a Ford 200 straight six out of a 1966 Ford Mustang. I actually got this engine and transmission for free. I had a lawyer help me out with some traffic offenses, and we got to talking about cars, and he said this whole thing was sitting in his garage and he was sick of banging his knees on it every time he walked by it, so he asked me to haul it away, and I was more than happy to do so. So anyways, it sat in that container over there for like a year until I finally got to it just last week. Before I got it, I guess it had been sitting for like 10 or more years, so it hasn't been up and running in this shape in a while. If you're wondering why I got the oil pan underneath it, the front seal's no good in the transmission, so I intend to replace that, but it only leaks while it's running. But yeah, it came with a C4 automatic, complete. It's kind of cool. I made this little switch panel setup. We got a vacuum gauge, dummy light that I found in a motorhome out in the junkyard, some switches I had laying around. Here's our ignition on off, and our starter button, which I guess that runs whether or not the, oh yeah, I guess that only controls ignition. Okay, I don't even understand how my own bullshit works. Got a Ford starter solenoid. Let's see. This is the trigger wire for startup, I think. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yep. So that's how that all works. And got those transmission cooler lines just bridged across so the fluid circulates. And I just got done pouring a bunch of water down into the engine from the garden hose there. Keep it cool for this startup. I haven't done jack shit with the ignition timing. Same old spark plug wires that were on it when I got it. I did stick some new plugs in there. It's got a new oil filter and fresh oil. I would have liked to have an oil pressure gauge, but I just blocked that off for the time being. And then I have this electric pump pushing fuel up to the carburetor. Note there's no hose clamps on anything because hose clamps are for fucking shirt tuckers. No exhaust, just the manifold jutting straight out. The only thing that sucks about this engine is the intake manifold's integrated into the head, so there's really not too much you can do for performance unless maybe you turbocharged it, which is actually what I have planned for this engine, so stay tuned for that. Autolite carburetor. Alright, so oop. Beep. Man, that is cool. Fuck yeah, dude. Listen to that idle. Hell yeah. This is the longest it's ran in years. Nope, that killed it, but oh shit, fuel pump's running. Nope, bad. Nope, okay. I don't know. I think that I was told that pump was for carburetors, but boy, it sounds like it's running pretty fast for, you know, 6 or so PSI or whatever. But there we go.